Hello Libra, this is your reading for April 2021. I am already apologizing for any dog noises you hear in the background because in one way or another, whenever I do readings, they need to be completely close to me. I don't know what it is, but I can't even lock them out because then they also make noises or they bark or they're being annoying. So I keep them in with me. But that means you may have a snoring dog or some noises in the background. So I apologize for that. But let's go to the cards here. So, Libra, we start with these ones. So the King of Cups and the Two of Swords. This is the card of not knowing. It feels like this is your energy, this is representing you, and I feel this is an energy a little bit of you feeling a little bit lost, not knowing what decision you have to make, what path you are going to take, what you are going to do next, what you have to do next. But also at the same time, this King of Cups is you taking your time with this decision. It's also going inside, connecting with your emotions and going in sort of a look. This king is meditating, really. He is very quiet, he's very calm, and I feel that if you can be in this state of the King of Cups, in this calm and relaxed meditative state, there is where you find the answers. There is where you're going to cut through the unknowing, the non-deciding. This is where you're going to know what you're going to do next. So take your time for that, I would say. I feel this energy is already an energy that is present from March already, but it is still there and you're working with that. Now I feel this card, I really love this card because this card is We Are the World. I feel this is really a card that represents you, Libra, because Libra loves harmony, loves things to work, to be balanced, to come together, to not be in conflict. And here is everybody joining, the whole world, everybody being connected. This is also a card that reminds you that, your energy is connected with everything that's around you, with the animals around you, with the nature around you, with people around you, that we are not an isolated being, that we have to work together to make this planet going, to keep this planet going, to keep this world from not being in conflict. And I feel this card is really representing your energy, and I feel as well that it is reminding you of that connection is super important, and that you can do so much more when you are working together. And this working together is either with human beings that you are close with, human beings that you are not close with, but it can also be with nature in general, so animals, plants. The magic of nature is so important. So I think this is a reminder for you to, when you don't see it, there is always this response here. You can have help from connecting. But what is still going on? So what is going to unfold here from this inner struggle, this inner dilemma that you are tackling? You are already tackling it. It's not like you're still stuck deep down in it, and that card is the only card. No, you have the King of Cups, which is really the first card I drew. So it's on top of this. It should be like that. And this King of Cups tells me you're dealing with that. Now we have here two queens. Immediately we start off with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, which is for me confirmation that you're going to cut through this. You're going to decide what is next. You're going to get a clear insight of where you need to go to get this queen going. This queen is the manifesting queen. She brings things into reality. She is the Queen of Resources. Look, she has everything she needs to make things come into the real world. This Queen of Wands as well is a manifesting queen, but she uses fire. This is the Earth Queen. This is the Fire Queen. So here, this is the grounded queen, and this is the passionate queen. And these two elements, of course, these two queens are not, then it's this one and then it's this one. These two queens, they work perfectly together. These are the energies, the earth energy and the fire energy, that you need to embrace to go on. to go on your quest, because it feels like a quest with the Six of Wands here, with this Four of Cups, even with the Moon here. Look at the Moon card, where you don't often know where you're going, and that is really connected again to this Two of Swords. But these two queens tell me that you've got this. You've got a handle on things. When you go into the energy of the King of Cups and you do this, you tackle everything that comes your way, and that puts you in front of a challenge, a dilemma, choices to make. This King will calm you down, and these two queens will help you make, and the decision will help you make your choices. And they do that with groundedness, being really grounded on and connected to earth, here, nature, but also connected to the things that bring passion out in you, that make you passionate again, because you need a little bit more passion apparently. But that fire, that creative fire, is burning, and you'll make your decisions based on these two queens. Six of Wands is a good omen. Six of Wands is really, usually it's a card of victory, of overcoming. But I feel here, yes, in a way it's overcoming the dilemma from the Two of Swords. It is bringing into the world these two queens. I feel also it's you going on that quest. You're starting that journey. Because it's not the end card here, I feel it's really you starting that journey of the choices you made here, and then going after those things. And that takes a little bit of courage. Now, I'm a little bit allergic today, so I apologize. So this allergy makes me sniffle a bit, but you are going on this journey, this quest, this adventure. This adventure is guided by these two queens. There is this practicality to this adventure with the Queen of Pentacles, very, practical. You think ahead and you make your plannings, and you're planning it out in a practical way. But the Queen of Wands also wants you to have the enthusiasm for this journey. Now, maybe it's not a literal journey. It's a journey in whatever you're doing. So maybe it's a journey in the area of your relationships. It could be a journey in the area of your work, your professional life. It could be in the area of your spiritual growth and development. Or it could be, you're going to study. There are some actions you're taking, but you're starting it, and it's really good that you do that. Now, I feel this Moon here, in a way, it connects both to these two cards. It connects both to this Two of Swords, because sometimes on your journey here, you may find yourself again a little bit lost and a little bit doubting, if you have taken the right turn, if you're not going to go completely on a whim. But that's the thing. Here again, this Moon is also a very intuitive card, because the Moon connects to your emotions, to your sensations, to your feelings. And this is where the King of Cups, again, comes in and tells you, if you connect to those intuitions, to your instincts, to your emotions and feelings, you're not going to go wrong. So that is very important that you keep in touch of those, because we often forget that. We often so much in our head that we forget to connect to the body knowing, the emotional knowing. Now, the Four of Cups here, sometimes this is the card of boredom. I feel this is different here. It's not the card of boredom. So instead of it being the card of boredom, which it could be, if these cards were not here, I would say yes, you're feeling bored, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling in stagnation. But no, with these cards all here, it's really you knowing that you have to get that creative juice flowing again, that you have that passion of life burning again. But the Queen is here, telling me that it is. And when that passion is burning again, you are going to get more creative ideas. So more ideas are coming on your way, more ways to look into the future. I feel that this is you looking at the future with more ideas, with also a new outlook on life from this journey you're doing here, from all these dilemmas you've overcome. There is this new way of looking at things, and you feel that, you know, that being stuck from the past is now flowing again, and you can move on, you can move forwards, and that's a good thing. But at the same time, what I also feel here that this card says, again, with this king here, do this in a calm way. Do this in a practical way with the Queen of Pentacles. Don't go rushing into new ventures, new relationships, new energies that are coming to your life. Take it slow. Take your time to let these juices really, what you want, develop. Because remember, you had a dilemma here, and this dilemma can still pop up. So it's really asking you to take it slow, to do this process, this journey here of the Six of Wands, to really, really do that slowly. This person, this woman here, is also surrounded by a tree, by nature. So again, this is connected to this card where it says reconnect to nature, because in nature you'll find that calm, you'll find that balance, that equilibrium that you're maybe lacking and that you need to move forward. So let's see what other cards are going to come out here, Libra. Again, a Two of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords is a repetition of this, so you're going to break through it with that. That Queen is stronger than this Two of Swords. But it is, again, repeating that that dilemma will be still a little bit on your journey. I mean, it's not going to disappear immediately. If it's already there from maybe March or maybe even earlier this year, it's not going to go away anytime soon, but you know how to deal with it now because of these two queens. And when you embrace the fire of this queen and the practicality of the Queen of Earth, the Pentacles Queen, you're going to make a change. You know, this is where it starts to flow and to turn again. And you're going on this quest, this inner, I feel this is really an inner journey where you take actions, yes, outward actions, but they are guided by inner decisions and inner knowledge. And that quest is also bringing in a new emotion, a new way of feeling as well, because it makes you feel, you know, the fire is burning, you're also more practical, and that makes you feel, you know, the emotions are different. It's not that nasty, not that stuck emotion of the Two of Swords. It's an open emotion. Look, the open hand of the Ace, where the cup is in, so it brings in new stuff. So it allows you, when you're cutting through these dilemmas, and the wheel starts turning again, the Wheel of Fortune. This Ace brings in loads of new opportunities, and that is good. So let's see what comes out on the Moon. Okay, so the Moon, the King of Wands, again, when you are in this Moon moment where you don't know, reconnect to that inner fire that you have. Reconnect to the Queen of Wands, the fire of the Queen of Wands, because this is the King of Wands. He's even more in control than the Queen of that manifesting, of that creative energy. And you need that, because you need to get that passion going as well. And whenever you're in doubt, whenever you don't see the way, reconnect to that inner passion. This king and this king, so the King of Cups, the emotion, the calm king, and this is a more boisterous king. This is more daring, courageous king. You need the courage, you need the daring to go on. Let's see what, that's also why you need some time, because there has been a lot of dilemma, and you can't get unstuck in 1, 2, 3. Again, I feel this card, yeah, this is saying take it slow, because if you rush it, you're going to want to hold on to stuff from the past. You're going to go into the same patterns from the past, which will lead you to this dilemma again, not seeing, not knowing, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant. Nothing is flowing, because this is not a flowing card. So be very careful, and also be slow. Take your time. There is no need to rush. You have the time. this card tells me here that you have the time. And this card tells me that if you rush it, you're going to sort of sabotage yourself again and remain stuck. Now let's see. Now first I'm going to pull a card randomly from this one. So this card here, it's from Osho Zen Tarot card deck. And that one I pulled from the top. And then this one I'm pulling randomly. Morality. So I'm just going to read quickly from the booklet that goes with the cards, because it really has to do with this, this stuckness here. And this stuckness. So, morality has restricted all the juice and energy of life to the narrow confines of her mind. It can't flow there. So not in your mind. Here, you're in your mind, you're thinking, and it can't flow there. You need to be in your body. You need to be in your passionate fire. Her whole manner is very proper and stiff and severe. She's always ready to see every situation in black and white. The Queen of Clouds, it's really the Queen of Air. She lurks in the mind of all of us who have been brought up with rigid ideas of good and bad, sinful and virtuous, acceptable and unacceptable, moral and immoral. It's important to remember that all these judgments of the mind are just products of our conditioning. And whether our judgments are applied to ourselves or to others, they keep us from experiencing the beauty and godliness that lies within. Only when we break through the cage of our conditioning, this is the cage that we make. Here, this is the cage. This is a cage as well. Only when we break through the cage of our conditioning and reach the truth of our own heart, here, in these queens, can we begin to see life as it really is. So really, this morality card is really you making a cage for yourself and keeping yourself stuck. You don't want to be stuck. You want to connect to these other people, become unstuck. So this is really where you get unstuck. You release the cage. You connect to people again. So this cage is a bit of a reminder to not do that, to not stay stuck in this indecision, to not stay stuck in the mind. Connect to the body. There is where the wisdom lies. Let's have a look here. So these two cards were from the top and from this deck, which is the Light Seer Tarot, which is one of my favorite for the moment. I'm going to draw two. So we get two major arcanas here, which I really like because they are advice cards. They function a bit like advice cards. So you have the Chariot and you have the Star. So this is really telling me that you have to make the choices. Yes, you are in control of those choices. And the moment you make that choice, you start moving again. You get rid of that cage. You run away from that cage and you are free to go wherever you want to go. This is the control that you have. The Star is that going wherever you want to go. There are unlimited possibilities of the stars because there are an unlimited number of stars that we know of, we don't even know of. So yes, you're opening up the possibilities when you take control, when you get unstuck. So don't stay in that cage, but embrace these two energies of the Chariot and the Star. You see the same coloring here? So they are really, really connected. This is a good omen, and this, of course, needs you to take action. To take not only action, make choices, decide, take the power back. Don't stay stuck in this cage. That's it for you, Libra. I hope you like this reading. I'm going to leave you for now, but I'm just going to remind you that there is an astrological overview video, which I've already posted. You can find, I'll put a link down below. There is also a professional arena guidance reading available. And I'll put a link for your sign also in the description box, so you can find that back as well. And that's for the months of April, May and June, so for the second trimester of 2021. For now, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, on Pinterest, Facebook, wherever you can find me. And thank you for now. Also, check out the readings I offer on my website. Maybe something for you, Libra. Bye for now.